This is Mitchy Hoyer. This is a simple welcome, guys, to the new Zandvoort track here on rFactor 2. We are doing testing for the race Esport Allstar series. We're sitting in the sim, we're sitting in the lobby, and we are getting ready for today's edition of racing. So we're shutting down this. This is working great. Welcome everyone, and happy Saturday to all of you. Good morning over there towards all the American spectators watching there via the sim pit as we leave track for the very first time. Trying to check what the new Zandvoort racetrack is. We do see a new pit exit. We do see flattened curbs into turn 2. We do see a mega banged angle turn into turn 3, rideable curbs on the exit of turn 3. Rest of that seems being standard to what it was before. As we go into the downhill section, downhill right hander massively grip, a rideable curb there on the exit as well. New anti-cuts into turn 7, rideable curbs on the exit of 7 into 8. That curb was rideable all along, so was 9 and 10. There we go. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it just right again as soon as we come in by next lap, because we need to fiddle in and get along with the racetrack first anyway. New exit curb here out of the chicane. Very sorry, boys. Doing a little bit of radio. Rideable curb here on the exit as well. Banged, angled through the final turn. DRS wide open. And then we're gonna go for our first lap. Turn 1, not as steep in the bank angle anymore, and it became a little more tight on the exit. However, you got a rideable curb here, no bump there in between. Turn 2, a rideable curb on the inside, and you have the banged angle into turn 3 with a rideable curb on the exit. It is a steep hill coming out of that banked turn 3 though. And we were speaking about turn 6 still being old, so nothing too much changed right here. A new anti-cut curb into 7, rideable curbs on the exit of 7 into 8, 9 and 10. All of that being rideable with an open wheeler car, as long and as far as I can see. So now gonna have a little bit of testing for the race Esport Allstar series. The setup they came around with doesn't feel too bad, to be honest, but how long does it take for us to get used to it? We do see 1:17.0 as being the fastest lap overall.
That was a 1:20.04.
Oh, the banged angle turn is not too nice for the rear end though. Oh, it did! Okay, that's gonna be a bravery test there. So let's have a look then. Is Lindristo cap at 71 here? It needs some fiddling for us to get in there, that's for sure. Very much so. Rip. So is that our pit exit line, I think? Yeah, it depends on how accurate the version of rFactor 2 is here. Maybe it is also the car that has quite low rear right height, scratching too much on the ground over that bump, losing all the downforce available. I'm not a big fan of Zandvoort. part of that story probably also is that I feel not, yeah, not good enough really for a track to. For the driving. Around this track, to be fair. So my wheel is doing and getting some hiccups, which is not nice at all, to be honest. Nice, Dennis Jordan. Same issues. Today are gonna suck badly. It's true, I guess you can count a lot of rips. .9 in the meanwhile, all the top guys ahead. Anyway, we start hopefully first flying lap that will be somewhat competitive. I'm not really sure how I'm going to survive a full race here. Like, I'd even say the track is not built for those cars. And that sounds pathetic, I do know. You know, rest of the track the car really feels fine, but in those banged areas, phew. Hey Ian, how you doing? So the first benchmark of ourselves will be a 17.
The lap was a 1:17.38.
Could be worse, I guess. Hey there, Hemir, how you doing? No, dead. Oh dear. Hemi, actually, it goes bad. It goes wonky. The I don't know. Some cable got issues here, or it is the connector there. I have no real idea, to be honest. Seems all very loosened up and bad here, as I had disconnection yesterday of the steering wheel of the oh, I'm sitting so close to the trucks. Yeah, I had a disconnection of the steering wheel to the PC, despite no USB plugs being pulled or whatever, and yeah, it caused the entire wheel to malfunction. No button could be pressed, no shifts could be done. Yeah. So we're still alive. But at the end of the day, I had to while driving, plug and replug the USB, which is far from optimal, of course. So the wheel's getting some electronic hiccup, which well, of course I'm not happy about that. The rest of the equipment is absolutely fine. Seat is well, bolts are well, the rig is well, PC is well. But of course the hardware has been used hard. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna at some point see some reliability issues of some sort. But for now things are fine. This turn is really weird. Honestly, wow, the banking causes damage to the front splitter. Well, the steering wheel itself is not from Aguri, it's from Simulaye, and I've already written an email, and I hope to get support there. I think you need to be a little bit more on the outside lane. I think there are less bumps and stuff. As I said, the car feels fine with the rest of the track, but that particular corner is blah, not very nice. Coming across the line.
The lap was a 1:17.03.
Ach Gott, ach Gott, ach Gott, ach Gott. Wow, 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 wow. So you'd rather still don't touch any curb. Jerne, the absolute legend, puts it on first again. I'm expecting a 10 to 11 lap race tonight according to the distance. 15 minutes to be filled. Sorry. My goodness me, a 16.6 is pretty damn quick. Can maybe find a 10 and a half. I see there is a more optimal line through turn 2 that sadly enabled dive bombs. But guys, I think most of you are knowing the old Zandvoort track. What is your thought on the new Zandvoort version here? Zandvoort 2020 to be used in the future after it's rebuilt. This is unfassbar. There is, wow. I want to have a look at that lap of Brendan Leeden. 16.5 is definitely sick. Yeah, people are finding a lot of time here and there. But I'm definitely interested to see the lines. Noise internet. I can't stand this, to be honest. The racing lines are pretty much straightforward, but yeah, it is very much a track like Hungaroring, and I consider the track being good to find a decent driver, as technically the track really is. Is it hard? Yeah, I mean, it's no easy track, you know. I also see that stain down here on the inside. It's not the worst thing you can do out of I'm a tyre stack then, as Lynn says. Bouncy tyres, people are complaining, and I think they complain about physics and all that way, but yeah, they are probably right. Sarah, I understand. I hear you. I hear you pretty much on it. I think racing wise it will not create good overtaking by all means. Remember that the DRS zone only starts here first, and then I think that the main straight is just still way too short. The way this bank turn is done is beyond me as well. That was even worse. Nice! 30,000s were going to be an improvement. Broken stick, say that.
That was a
yeah, Baku.
17.01.
Looks just as dangerous. That is even faster. You gotta be kidding me. Nice! Boys, honestly, if you're too far on the inside, you're going to spin to the inside. If you're too far on the outside, you're going to understeer to the off track. Hashtag noise. Yeah, everyone is sliding all over the place here. Don't want to touch that curb, I guess. So we dropped to 11th in the meanwhile. 16.3. Are you kidding me? I'm hardly finding any time in general. And then you have others just like outpacing me by 7/10. Wahnsinn! Well, we are finding 3/10 at least into the 16/7.
That was a 1:16.72.
Again quicker. Ey, meine Fresse. Nice! Nice, 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 nice. I'm gonna need a snip of coffee for that. Halt's Maul. So we're 5th in the meanwhile. I mean, it's not bad, but at the same time I feel I'm doing this just randomly, you know. Flickering eyelid, how much I love it. It's exactly what I do need at the minute. Flickering eyelids for this race, for tomorrow's Formula Sim Racing race at the Côte d'Azur. At Monaco, everyone knows the track. And then on Monday, GT Challenge. Matthew Kennedy, hey man, how you doing? So again, a big massive welcome to everyone watching there over the Sim Pit, wherever you're watching right now, if that is on the Sim Pit, on the Michi Hoyer Sim Racing channel, or on the Michi Hoyer Twitch channel. I would appreciate a big massive time if you hit the subscribe button to the YouTube channels, to the Twitch channel. Make this community grow, make the Sim Pit grow, make Michi Hoyer Sim Racing grow. If you haven't done already, I would appreciate that big time, guys. Other than that, a thumbs up on the video is always nice. If it is thumbs down, feel free to give feedback as well. Psycho Ben, a local hero, thank you so much for joining. So as a native Dutch guy, how do you like the new Zandvoort 2020? Gaskopper, hey man, how are you? Das ist so unfassbar. Car is all over the place. I'm not sure whether it has to do with tire temperature or whatever. RIP. Someone fundamentally just died. Too much over the curb there, I assume. I don't see this getting the PB. I mean, I've said it often enough times, I have no idea how people do those lap times. I do say it right now again, and in the end you find me doing like a tenth or two slower, but...
17.04.
Honestly, right now I'm entirely clueless. Wow. Absolutely random. And then you're a tenth ahead of your PB. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the feedback. Glad you're liking it. Das ist so Wahnsinn. Das kann auch einfach nicht sein. So, we're coming for a 1.5 tenth, roughly. It's more 1.2. So make it a 1:16.600.
That was a 1:16.60.
Das ist unfassbar. So we're fifth with that again. Well, we're very close though to the other cars, but and here we go again. You guys still probably see me having some fun. Well, fun, you know. This corner is so weird. I have not even the slightest clue how to really take it. Anyway, I encourage you guys to tune in roughly 3 hours time. We will be live with qualifying and race 1 of the Race Esport Allstar series. Event number 3 here at Zandvoort. Schedule for today, 18:30, stream will go live. 18:42, we will have the 5-minute quali session. 2 laps for everyone. And then on 18:47 we will be live with race 1, a 15-minute race, I guess roughly 10 or 11 laps around here. We're gonna go off the air then for 40-minute break and then come back for race number 2 at 19:55 CET. That is roughly 4 hours and 20 from now. So wherever you're watching right now on the planet, make sure to note down plus 3 hours from now, plus 4 hours and 20 to join the racing here. Wow, 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 wow. Have you seen the time gain from just putting third in turn 1 in the right moment? They've built another drifter setup car, or car setup, whatever. Daniel Cabrera, thank you so much for the follow here on the Twitch channel. Welcome to the community. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the time. I appreciate your support here very much, as we've seen one of the best screen freezes I ever had. And they happen so roughly, but they do happen, and if they happen, they can cause big, big trouble. I think I'm way too cautious when going around those hairpins. And we'll do the same mistake that Bock just did. Tommy74, thank you so much for the subscribing up on the YouTube channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. And welcome. Das ist so Wahnsinn. Das kann einfach nicht sein. I'm sorry, I'm Germanizing the world. I know. So you find the 10th in turn 1 to lose all of that in turn 3 and 2, whatever. This is amazing. Sometimes the car snaps, sometimes it doesn't. Guys, it will be interesting racing. Today's not only about being quick, today's also about surviving over the bumps. You will see that.
That was a 1:17.10.
Das ist nicht normal. Not entirely sure whether the second lap really is quicker. Seems like. GDLA 365, welcome. Try a middle line in the first bank corner, not too high, not too low. Just like what Yerne is doing here. Like that, you mean? I see. Gonna give this a try, thank you very much for the help. Let's see whether we can profit from that. I see it's gonna be hard to keep the car lined up in that one, it seems. Why did they pick Zandvoort? GDLA, I think it is very much about picking the right line there. It's not like it's just so straightforward. Dead. Oh, dead as well. Yeah, and at the end of the day, we do know what matters is that you get it done in that one lap when it is qualifying time. That is actually a decent exit, but why does the car drift as easy like that? Because they have put adjusted tires, and let me quote it this way: I don't think the tires are the very best. And then their fixed setup also doesn't help the fact that the car behaves how it behaves. So we dropped to 8th meanwhile. Das ist so unfassbar. Ich komme damit nicht klar. Lost all of the available time. I need to improve. I need to get rid of that shitty delta there for turn 3. Just annoys me too much. But I see I won't improve this lap unless I start being a damn freaking wizard. Of course I'm not. And this is the moment where slight frustration starts to creep in. just can't make the car turn around this slow one. Guess I need to turn it with throttle, and then you have an insta slide. That is beyond mad, I guess.
That was a 1:17.29.
Das ist so Wahnsinn. Come on! 9! We're still alive! Oh man, I'm gonna be frustrated by the end of the day. Copy that. As much as I can show my frustration with a little bit of joy right now, as much as I'm pissed off about this pathetic car in the track. So we're dropping down the order even further. I mean, yes, the grip is increasing as well. I mean, it is quite obvious that I've not even been able to bring home a tenth of found in turn 1. Not sure if I shall stay in third there. Shall definitely not touch this curb. And even if we do back qualifying, there is always a race 2 where we start further bit down at the front. The thing is, you just don't want to be like 15th. For short set, I am using an Akira GP, which is a F1 Mercedes replica. Half a tenth, just again gone. That was that one slide into turn 2, I think. Wahnsinn. So dumm. I just want to get rid of that delta with a drift slide into turn 2. But because I get sick by the amount of times I do a good turn 1 and then lose everything around this turn 2. Because I don't get the drift slide in anymore, and despite having kinda okayish exit, I'm just behind myself when coming out of 3. Oh dear. Yeah, Ford short set, absolutely. Corona, as bad as it is a mega push for sim racing, full stop. Das ist ja auch unfassbar. Die Exit Speed. Ja. Wow, 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 wow. Rudy von Buren 16.0. I'm interested. Show it to us. What did he do? 16.0. There it is. Team Redline driver at its work. Keeps it all the way in 3rd here. Interesting. Looks absolutely wiggling through there. Not saying he's out of control, but I guess you know what I mean. His car looks so understeered. Wow! How did it turn so well? Awesome lap. Great job, Rudy. Guess he need a really turn on the steering wheel as we've dropped to P10 in the meanwhile. I can't believe I'm stuck with finding them 2/10. As I want to put you guys into the qualifying view, as I got a little bit of a stuttery picture lately. I also feel flat spots emerging from the tires. Giving them too hard use, I guess. If I start turning on the wheel, not gonna lie, the car's about to snap. I mean, don't get me wrong, sitting here in P10 is good at the minute, despite there is a good 10 people missing. Could always be potential 10 positions further at the back with 10 people missing, but try to stay positive. I don't fucking get it. It is such a lottery how you get over that bumpy crest. I know it's same for everyone, but my goodness me. Maruvis, hey there, how you doing? Welcome. That is even a track cut. Amazing. Gotta love that. Okay, I need a short break. I need a very short break. In the meanwhile, we're gonna watch... Where is Jerne? He left the race. So we're gonna watch a world fastest gamer at its work. Nothing you can do on a fixed setup though. And the guys keep improving at it. Fuck me, Mercedes is looking strong today. I do have damage. From what on earth I got damage? I haven't touched a single wall. I think it is really the bumps of the track. You hit them with a car model and you get damage from it. So everyone around me is able to improve, it's just me that again is probably too retarded. I always have this, I improve for the first 30 minutes and then I hit some kind of wall I'm not able to break through. There's sand on the track, I guess. Hence why it is slippery. Okay, you don't want to hit the curb. Oh man. We're gonna see that a lot in today's race. I think it's more about keeping it out of the wall rather than anything else. But you see how big my struggle is to get a good quali lap in already, so kudos to me when I have 2 attempts later on to not screw them up. Point 4. Copy. We got the target lap time, 0.4. What did I say? I need to make the car rotate with the throttle. That's exactly what I did. But yeah, I can come in a 0.4 still. That is... he did a 0.0 in the meanwhile, Van Buren, right? That's basically just... half a second off. On a short lap again. What do you mean, M King? Halt's Maul. Well, someone was right about that .4.
That
But
was a
yeah, just gets me 3 spots only.
1:16.41.
Thank you, Sarah. Yep, target is definitely a .2, if not a .1. Thank you, Manu. This. Someone also said stay over the rattle curbs. Yep, I'm trying to do that. Can find still some time here, being a little bit more aggressive. Can find some time there. You know, the thing is, I never feel the track correctly. Wherever I am here, is I always feel a bit insecure. This was a good exit, surely worth half a tenth hit. I said don't touch this fucking curb. I already have flat spots. This is so amazing. If it's a shit lap, it's a shit lap, you know.
That was a 1:17.93.
Die Schnauze sowas von voll. Yes, guys, I am fed up with this randomness. I feel like both too retarded and too slow. I mean, it is definitely one of the tracks I do not like. Therefore, maybe also not good at it. No idea. How about a tight the final turn? Well, I will do a tight the final turn as soon as I come there with a minus and a delta. Front splitter broken. Tell me something new. I think the new Zandvoort is okay in a GT3. I have no idea what they did with the banking in turn 3. Because however you get there, you just lose time. Or the car. Or both. This was like a perfect up to the wiggle. But there you go. Noise. Yeah. Sven, I agree. What they've done in turn 3 is wrong, I think. I mean, if that is the real track behavior right there, then have fun. It is just slower. It is even slower than before. Yeah, today we're not gonna look great. I need to face that.
That was a 1:17.67.
Det är hela vansin. Need to throw the car in there. Just cost the time.
That was a 1:16.32.
Yeah, I'm missing exactly that 1/10 from turn 1, from that one lap. I know I'm morning on a high level. Pretty much do. Yeah, but they've rebuilt the banking of turn 1. I can give it a go though. True. Feels so random. It feels so random. As I said, it feels so random. But it is that point
That
one
was
now.
a 1:16.14.
3,000s off. Bono Ruiz. I'm so sorry, boys, but this has given me too much of a headache at the minute. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with that 0.1, but it is so unpredictable. And then again, need to get it down with qualifying. Yeah, Hanyajowski, I understand. I understand what you say, absolutely. This car... Yeah, usually you'd be delighted with such a lap. I mean, it's not bad, despite it has been set later than the top guys did, and there's more rubber on it. That means my lap is still not worth what it is actually, but I so much agree. It feels so random, you know? It feels so random. And I can keep trying and trying and trying and trying, and suddenly I will go into the 0.0s, and suddenly I may even go quicker, whatever, but... Yeah, exactly. I would call it a complete black box. Top 10 to have lottery grid, that's good as well. What is basically the same here. See, that is exactly what I mean. A full 10th out of the sudden. But this lap looked basically as controlled as it possibly could be. And it will be enough for taking over the lead here.
That was a 1:16.04.
In before people are coming in saying, this Hoyer guy is a crybaby and now he's first. Like, really? I mean, yes, okay, I feel guilty. Yes, I was mourning around. That was a good lap, though. I gonna screenshot it. Just because it will never ever happen again, I guess. I wonder whether anyone did some longer runs already, but I think, yeah, everyone is just trying to get the racing down quality wise. We keep going, guys, we keep going. Maybe all of a sudden we end up being in the 15th, but I have been lucky in turn 2, I have been lucky in turn 3, 100%. I'm absolutely aware of that. And Rudy van Buren is back, so we're second. Rudy has been a few thousandths quicker. I cannot even put that screenshot anywhere, because anyone will be like, hey, wait a minute, Rudy van Buren has been quicker than you at the time, and he would be right. But for the brief moment, I felt good. Oh shit! Speaking about good, that was a good block. Okay, screen freezes. Is there enough space to put a vent? Maybe. I'm fighting so many technical difficulties in the meanwhile. This is very annoying. So the track produces screen freezes. That's great. Can't wait for it to happen in the race. Did. And I do have input lag, which is great as well. Oh boys. I need to optimize my hardware and software usage. Noise groined. Can take it easy this lap. it happened. Oh fuck A! Yeah, my wheels broke. Okay, I need to hold. And then it works again. Scheiße. It is this freaking cable. Bear with me. So, I have no idea how to hotfix this, to be fair. I think that this cable is broken and I need to have replacement for it ASAP, and I have no idea really where to get one from. I have contacted the supplier and yeah, we'll hopefully receive mails in time. Sorry guys, I need to do some hot fixing here. I have no clue if it has to do with magnetic. Yeah, exactly that. Dududum. It may have been the button box though. But the thing is, I cannot believe this is happening. That wheel is not even a full year in service. And yet we're speaking about a connection issue. The thing, maybe there is someone that can help this or has an idea. The cable, despite being plugged in, it just simply becomes disconnected. And I have no clue at all why this is happening, by all means. See you there, Manudis, and thank you for being here. Broken sticks, the cable that connects my wheel to the computer and makes all the pressed buttons work. I will show you what connection that is. It is basically this cable, if you can see that, with an USB, and cable goes down here. Not sure if that is really seeable there. Oh, the cable's in the way, bear with me. You see, that is the hole where it gets in. And it just disconnects. And it has started doing so yesterday. Or day before yesterday. All of a sudden, it's just the wheel disconnecting. The buttons won't work. I need to unplug the USB, replug the USB, then it gets going again. But yeah, it just disconnected like it's been plugged out, despite it is not. And I have changed the USB extension cable. Does it connect if you wiggle the wiring close to the DIN connector? What is the DIN connector? It disconnects from a position that has been there for 9 months. So I haven't changed anything at all. The thing is, I can't replicate it. Does it disconnect if you wiggle the wiring close to the DIN connector? No, I have not even wired it around the wheel connector. The cable's gonna just annoy me. I know that already. The large silver block at the back of the wheel. Does it disconnect if you wiggle the wiring close to the... No, I have not wired it close to that, really. Bear with me, please. I'm doing some googling. Oh man. You need to move that wire around while it's connected to see if it changes anything. If so, the wire could be breaking intentionally from the stress of being moved around over time. So just to get this right, and I'm gonna make it the big picture. What you're saying is, try get off this wheel and see if this is causing it, right? And it doesn't. Like, even that is a little bit loose here, but you see I can throw that cable around. There it happened. Yep. Yeah, but that was due to the USB being unplugged. That is exactly what you mean, Paul, right? To give this one a little bit of stress. Or whatever stress I'm giving it, it's even shaking the wheel. Doesn't cause it to disconnect. I don't know what it causes it. Guys, I'll have to end the stream. It is plugged directly to the. It is directly to the PC, but via an USB extension cable, and I have swapped the extension cable already. So I kinda outrule that. And I guess you would agree. So I get my hot glue pistol going again, and I need to fix USB plug because I need to get the USB plugged as quickly as I possibly can as soon as it unconnects. Ach, das ist doch eine Scheiße hier. Why on earth can't I even find something on the web? Raster aus, Raster aus. Bear with me, please, bear with me. Thing is, I will be able to finish races, but not in top position if it breaks during the race. Oh, das kotzt mich an. I really don't get it, to be fair. I don't get it by all means. All over a sudden it just broke. Sometimes it's just the display that goes wonky. And if it's not just the display, it's the entire wheel just become default. I mean, it still gets its power. If I unplug it, the wheel goes off, but it still shows the Simulaye sign, so it gets power. It is just like, yeah, some sort of disconnected. That makes sense. Have you made sure power USB power savings? Yeah, well, I haven't changed anything on the PC side of life for the past couple of months. Maybe some Windows update in between, but I have changed the USB port already on the PC. So I need to check when that, as soon as that is glued, whether I have chance to, during a race, quickly plug and unplug, you know. Yes, sometimes I'm really creative on how to fix things. In before that hot glue is melting the plastic of the cable away, but I think it should be fine. You know, usually I'm really happy with the wheel, despite it's not perfect. But I'm really thinking of getting something else. I'm still third, which is good. In the Rudy van Buren, a 15.7. Fuck me. I mean, there's too much rubber now anyway. But again, I think I need to get off the air now and see whether there is possibility for me to race like this. Boys, honestly, I have no idea what causes it at the slightest. And then I see even this. Oh, scheiße. Okay, I want to change back to the old USB plug anyway. So I need to get rid of that again, because as I've outruled the plug, the new plug is, how shall I say, the new plug is less solid in the housing for my USB plug to get in there and stay there. Did you change the extension cable because it was starting to disconnect? Yes, I did, Paul. Yes, I did. Hence why I outruled that. Hashtag noise. Bear with me. I need to change cabling there in the back. Since I've also changed the USB position on the motherboard, I also outrule the main board to be the issue. I am so frustrated. It is absolute high-end silly season here in sim racing, and I'm fighting the issues I never want to fight. I'm so short before, and I'm gonna bring this up to the page now. I'm gonna show it to you. But first, I need to glue that here. To glue that everywhere. Because it needs to be rock solid. So whenever the plug is about to get wonky, I can just give it a push, a pull and a back push immediately. I hate this. This spider web thing. Come on! Aren't you? Okay, you know what? I'm just waiting for it to be entirely glued. In the meanwhile, I was about to show you, does it disconnect after playing for a long period? Paul, it happens randomly. Obviously, the longer at some point, if it's gonna connect, you say the longer it takes, the more it's likely to unconnect. For safety reasons, I will re-plug it every single time before we get going into the race. But what I really wanted to maybe get is, bear with me, I'm gonna show it to you. From Cube Controls. I know I'm way too looking for way too fancy stuff. I could. There's a possibility to get this wireless thing, but you know, wireless. I don't know. And then obviously in the classic noise webpage. Formula Sport, no, that's not what I want. The Pros, I think, also not what I want. Looks good, but I'm of course looking for the CSX2. But yeah, that is the thing. I wanted to spend the race money I'm about to win, not for more hard way. We've one, two. They are here. They are there with the mappings. We have another one here. Sure if that is a rotary knob and with DRS. I don't know really. It looks like having enough stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving my wheel as such. But the issues I do have lately has given me a very, very hard time. That works well at least. So the only thing I may want to do is getting a little extension or a little placer there. So, new sim racing competition is Box Sebastian Box, or not Box Sebastian Box, it's Plug Sebastian Plug. There you go. I don't have a Simu cube, so that's a thing. So driving, and then plug and replug, plug and replug, plug and replug. So I need to do this while looking to the ref. Plug and replug. That is fuck me. The good thing is I can at least steer the car. If I'm stuck in 4th gear, that is kinda okay. Seroxtom may be forced to. I don't want to, but I may be forced to, you know. Yeah, guys, anyway, that's gonna take it to the end for the stream. That's gonna take it to the end for the minute. We will be back live with qualifying and race 1 starting 18:30 CET. That is in 1 hour 30 minutes, and yeah, then we will see whether we will be live. We will be good with that. Guys, I'm frustrated. I can't help the fact I am frustrated. Anyway, we will be live here with that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. This is the Simpid. I'm Itchy Hoya, and I'll see you guys in 2 hours time.